Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is pandemic science time for the junior high. I hope that you are having a good time. And I hope that you are staying warm. It is rapidly becoming fall. I guess, when does fall start? It starts in September? September. Equinox, right? Yeah, so, you know, cold. It's expected. Um, so, it's good time to be part of the pandemic science class here because guess what? Pandemic is pandemicking. It is getting worse out there. Clark says he went on a bike ride today. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, it is not cold. It's not too cold to be outside. In fact, the sun is out and it is pretty warm in the sun. But it definitely is cool. Yeah. And before you know it, it will be cold. So, I hope you are all having a pretty good time. Let me turn down the gain here a little bit on my mic. Okay, so, yeah, so pandemic science. So today, what I did, if you can tell from my sticker, I voted. I went to do early voting today, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to bring along my camera and to record a little bit about what the process was like and what safety measures were being done. Because, the thing about a pandemic is that it really disrupts our kind of everyday, right? We can't go into work, we can't go into school, we can't go buy groceries the same way that we used to. Well, voting can't do it the same way that we used to. So it is a good thing to kind of figure out. My dog lays in the sun all day. You know what? I have 2 dogs outside who are laying in the sun right now. I call them solar-powered dogs because that's all they like to do is just lie in the sun like they're cold-blooded reptiles or something. Okay, so so I went to go vote and I recorded it. I went to not only did I vote, but I also got to talk to 2 ladies who work in the election office. They are employees of Ada County and they help run the election. So I thought that was it. And so I got to talk to them about what safety procedures they were going through too. Hello, Ginger. Good to have you with us. You know, Ginger, I thought you graduated last year. Guess I was wrong, huh? Or maybe you're a 9th grader just checking out the show. All right. So let's take a look at my voting experience today. Okay, so first, the learning target. The learning target is I can navigate civil duties during a pandemic safely, right? So that is our learning target for today. And I have made myself a little video here. Let's watch. Now, some of this video is going to be audio only. I will explain that in the first couple of minutes of this video. It's not very long, but it is pretty cool. So let's give it a go. Here we go.
Okay, so I am here at the early voting. It's actually at the Ada County DMV. And I have brought my N95 mask to make sure that I am super safe today. And we're going to go in and we're just going to see what kind of safety precautions they have set up for dealing with, the COVID panic. And we'll see what kind of social distancing they have. We'll see if they're requiring masks. I really have no idea. There was no information on the website, so we're going to see. I do know that it is, you can't record anything inside the voting place. And I think there might be even some rules about recording outside the voting place. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see, at the very least, I'm going to record some audio so that way I can kind of like talk through the process with you guys. Okay, anyways, let's go find out what's going on. Okay, so we're about to walk in to vote. Okay. Hello.
Hello, put your ID, please.
Yes, my ID. Here's my driver's license.
Okie dokie. And are you a veteran?
Nope.
Okay, one second. The lady in gold right over here.
The lady in gold. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hello, lady in gold.
Have your driver's license, please?
Sure, my driver's license. Here you go.
Have you been there very long?
Has it been busy today?
It has been.
It looks like it.
Okay, could you state your name and address?
My name is Richard Incorvia. I live at...
Okay, you can use this, which I sanitize after every use. Okay, can I get you to sign here and mark accept?
With this guy. Are you guys requiring masks and stuff like that of everyone? Yeah, that's good. Borrow some of your hand sanitizer.
And take one of those pencils, and they're disposable, so you're welcome to keep it if you want.
Okay, a little disposable pencil.
80-20 pencil, which I think is one of the pluses of 2020, one of the brightest.
It's like it's a collector's item.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. Okay, so I have my ballot here. I have moved to one of the socially distanced voting boxes. I'm going to fill this thing out. So I have their disposable pencil, and I'm using it to fill in the boxes, just like a standardized test. And they said that I get to keep the pencil, so no one is reusing the pencil. All of the boxes are, all the voting booths are about 8 feet apart. So I'm voting for president. Now I am voting for United States Senator. And a representative in Congress, the 2nd District. Filled out my ballot, and now we're going to go turn it into the scanner lady.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hi there. So you feed your ballot in
Okay.
one page at a time.
One page at a
Doesn't
time.
matter either way. Thank you.
All right. So either way. Okay. Number 1. Yep. And it goes right into the ballot box there, huh? And 2.
Your name, please?
Richard.
Richard is voted.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
sticker.
I will take a sticker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then I go right outside. And that is that. Okay, so I just voted. I got my cool I have voted sticker and my I voted Ada County elections disposable pencil. So everyone gets their own pencils this year. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go into this is the election service, Ada County Election Service building, and I'm going to try to talk to their director. I've learned his name is Saul, and we're going to try to find out what kind of like safety precautions and things like that they have implemented this year. Hello.
Hi there.
First, what are your names?
I'm Jomita Spencer.
Uh-huh.
Allie O'Brien.
And where are we right now?
We're in the Ada County Elections Office.
Okay, so it's obviously every election is a historical event, but it seems like this one is a particularly historical election in that we are in the middle of this COVID pandemic. So I was just wondering if you could just say what are some of the differences between this election and previous elections in terms of like safety and numbers and things like that.
Okay. Of course, everybody in the office is wearing a mask. And we have to maintain social distance whenever possible. So we are also getting supplying our polling places with a large number of personal protection equipment, including masks for both poll workers, and they are required to wear one while they're working. Some face shields if they choose to add that, as well as the mask. We're providing hand sanitizer, spray to clean the pens. Well, actually, we're not using pens this time. We're using pencils for the voters to mark.
Yes,
their ballots.
I got one.
Yes,
There they are.
the commissioner.
Yeah.
But we're cleaning the styluses on a regular basis. The iPads are wiped down after voters sign on them. Kleenex, gloves. So, and we're also providing masks and hand sanitizer for voters if they don't have one.
So you have to have a mask to vote?
No, it's not required for the voter. We strongly encourage them to wear a mask, but it is not required.
Okay, it seemed like everyone in there was wearing a mask when I was in there, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, and I noticed all of the voting booths were pretty spaced apart. Is that normal? Are they normally that spaced apart during?
No, that is due to the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
So we're keeping the voting booths 6 feet apart.
Okay.
And even the two receiving stations at the end with the scanners, you'll notice one is on one side of the door and the other one is across the aisle on the other side of the door. Normally those two would be side by side.
Okay. And just like, is there a more turnout this year?
It's been a good turnout so far. Of course, a lot of people have requested a ballot being mailed to them, and we're getting a very good return rate on those.
Okay. Cool. That's all. Thank you very much, guys, for everything you do. Okay. Whew. That N95 always is harder to take off than the cloth masks. Okay, so we just voted. I talked to some of the election office like employees from Ada County. The whole process was, I felt, very safe and very fast. Like of course this was early voting, so there were a lot of people there compared to early voting the last presidential election. But I walked right in. I was like, there was no line for me. There was some line when I first showed up, but by the time I got there, there was no line. I just got my ballot, filled it out. I was inside a room with maybe like 50 people at one point, but everyone was spread out, so I felt pretty safe. So all in all, I give it 5 stars out of 5. If you are of legal age, you should go vote. And if you are not of legal age, you should find someone who is of legal age and say, hey, did you know that you can go do early voting right now and it is very safe? All right, I'll see you guys back in my studio.
There we go. We're back. I forgot to turn my mic on. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, I just want to say that was my little adventure going to vote today, It's good to get that civic duty done. And I remember being, when I was like 13 or 14, I remember thinking, why can't I vote? And now that I haven't thought of that probably in since I was 13 or 14. So I don't really have an answer for that right now. But there are all sorts of ways that you can be civically engaged and do it safely this year, right? I mean, this is the big thing about the pandemic, is that it has kind of turned our lives upside down. Obviously, school is super different, right? So everything is super different. Voting is super different. Some of the things that I saw were that the safety measures they had were that they had, like, everyone was wearing a mask. The lady who helped me get my ballot said that they were requiring everyone to wear a mask. But the election official, she said that they weren't requiring people to have a mask to vote. So I don't know, but I didn't see any. Everyone I saw had a mask, so that was good. There was a little bit of a line outside, but there was no social distancing enforced. So there's, like, you know how, like, if you're in a store, some stores have, like, X's on the ground, so you can say, like, oh, this is 6 feet apart, you can stand. I didn't see anything like that there, but when I voted, there was no line, so just, like, walked straight in. But I did see when I was doing some filming, there was a little bit of a line and people just kind of clumped together. So, you know, I definitely felt going there like it was going to be this big, dangerous thing. We've been talking about, oh no, the pandemic and voting for so long. It just kind of got in my head that this was going to be this, like, really big, monstrous thing, right? But honestly, it wasn't that bad at all. It was kind of like going grocery shopping, you know, putting your mask on, get your things, boom, you're done, you know. So that was good. Okay, guys. That is about it. I don't have anything else for you today. Just that kind of, like, fun experience. I had a student request that we do a pandemic science episode on the efficacy of gloves. So I thought that would be a fun one to do. We do some gloves. Clark asks, what? I am not sure what you are asking. What about? Okay, so that is all. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, is Answer Plays Minecraft, so we will do that. I know that you have some, like, student learning conferences coming up. What? Is that all I have? Excuse me. I spent all morning recording that and editing all together. Yeah, that's what I got today. That's what we were talking about, is safety with voting. I mean, it is a pretty big deal right now. Like, people are concerned about it really affecting the outcome of the whole election. So a lot of thought went into these processes we kind of looked at today. All right. Yeah, so you guys are off. No homework or anything like that. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Answer Plays Minecraft. And again, I think you have some kind of student-led conferences or learning goals setting up in the upcoming weeks. Also, sadly, it seems like our time of, like, getting together actually at school is being pushed back, as Boise has gone back into red. So that means that we will be going to virtual school for a little bit. I'm not sure. I think public schools might be continuing their plans, but I think we're being safe and doing a step back. So, you know, I got to see some of the little kids for a couple weeks, but man, it has been tough. If you want to go to school like I do, you know, okay, let me just speak to one thing, and that is, like, the personal nature of this pandemic. And that is, like, it's hard for me. Like, I really want to be a teacher and be with you guys and do fun science stuff. And I'm having a great time doing all this on YouTube, but I sure wish that we could be together and doing cool things. I mean, it's great rocket weather right now, you know? We could be shooting rockets. And it's like hard when you see people not wearing masks and not doing social distancing. It's like feels personal to me, like, hey, this is like my job that is being pushed back, because whether we can go to school or not has nothing to do with, there's no band of teachers being like, should we have school or should we not? It's all based on just the number of infections we have in Boise, you know? And as long as it's going up, unfortunately, we can't be going. So, guys, it has been super hanging out with you again. Remember, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Answer Plays Minecraft. Go get someone to vote. Take care, guys.